Viewers, I'm finally posting a review again. In all fairness, I wanted to use this shooter's connection range backpack for quite some time before commenting much on it. And it's been about a year since I started using this backpack for 3-gun matches and practice days. Let's check how it did. First, I considered this backpack an upgrade from the GPS Outdoors range backpack I used for quite some time previously. There's an older video I have up on that one if you want details. It was a good pack, but this pack was appealing due to the central top compartment being large and easily accessible to change out shotgun shell caddies with pistol mag pouches or AR-15 mag pouches or whatever a 3-gun stage would dictate. Plus it would hold everything I need for a match day or a major match travel except for long guns and rifle mags, although I could probably stuff them in here if I really wanted to push this thing. You see that's a pretty big compartment in there. The pouch arrangement and overall form factor is larger and more useful on this pack than previous packs I've tried. I've appreciated that large central deep pocket, so I could throw those shotgun shell caddies into easily, as well as it has a dedicated pistol mag organizer that's kind of velcroed and snapped on the back, and it doesn't steal space from the other items, being that it's up against that wall. You can see it sagging there, however, and we'll get to that later. Behind that is a vertical pouch where you can stick your gun rug in there, and also same thing, it doesn't steal space from other features. You've got some divider pouches on the sides of that major central pocket to keep items organized. Things that you'll frequently use. In this case, I use sunscreen quite a bit, being in Texas, and a choke tube case fits easily in there. There's a rain cover that comes with this pack, and since I don't use it very much, I actually moved that to a bottom compartment down there. That bottom compartment down there is actually structured and meant for your ammo, and it mostly zips up easily enough. You can see I've got that rain cover, sorry about that, rain cover down there, the ammo. I stick my eyeglass case down there since it's easy to get to, fits easily, and I keep a spare parts box down there as well. On the front, you've got a thin pocket for documents, keys, pens, what have you. That's pretty useful. Good for dope cards and such. And then behind that you've got a larger lined pocket for dirty or wet items. So I actually use that for the gloves that I use for resetting steel. Probably should wash those more often, in fact. On the upper pocket on the right, it's weird shaped. I think they just followed the contour of the bag's form factor, but I use that for pistol mag loader and tools. And then there's a huge pocket right there that I use for outdoor snivel items and med kits, so that's always easily accessible. On the other side you've got a couple big pockets as well. I use that for gun care, rangefinder, mag loader, some batteries and stuff for optics or lasers and such. That's all gun care in there. It's probably a little bit overkill of what I carry, and some other miscellaneous accessories in there as well. On the front, on this flip cover of the main pocket, you've got this pocket right here, which is good for useful, frequently used items as well. So I put my Ear Pro and my extra lenses, interchangeable lenses for my Eye Pro in there. So that's pretty fast and easy to access, being on top. The bag sits up nicely and it's held its shape well for the most part. The profile is fairly thin, so while the backpack is pretty large, it's mostly in height, and it doesn't seem bulky, and it transports very well. The shoulder straps are padded. They do the job well enough, since you're not going to be hiking with this thing. They're not super thick, but they're just plenty good enough for range use. And they've got some other features I don't really use, a little cell phone or tool pocket thing there. These stretchies, elastic loops for targets or what have you, or maybe like a little stool. I don't use those. And we've got a attachment here for if you wanted to put a waist belt on there. Again, you're not hiking with this thing, so I don't really see the point in that. One cool feature is these straps on the top that hold your belt, so it's easy to transport. It rests your your belt nicely against the bag. So that's just one of those convenience things, so you don't have to wear your belt around all day. The material and the zippers overall have held up pretty well, but let's get into that a little bit more. Unfortunately, the pack has some of the weaknesses that I'm not thrilled about. This pouch inside the top cover is oriented 180 degrees from where it should be opening, in my opinion. If you access it with the lid fully open, like you would think that you would want to do, you're going to learn about gravity pretty quick, because everything's just going to spill out the bottom. So, and then zipping it up here, because the bag sags, you know, you open up part way and trying to get in here, you're having, it's a two-handed operation, and just you're trying to hold that thing up and then dig through there with the other hand. So just not the best arrangement there. Not sure why that was done that way. The back panel where the pistol mag sleeves resides was not stitched for long-term durable use, and it's ripping away after less than a year of use. And you can see that there. I mean, common sense wise, it seems like, hey, I'm gonna go practice at the range. I'm gonna load up my mags beforehand, so I'm not wasting time, you know, more time than needed on the range. So I have loaded mags in there, right? Well, guess what? It just pulls down and sags, and that ripped away. So not exactly thrilled about that. The central compartment itself could use a bit more structural support. It's pretty good. You know, you see it's kind of collapsing here, and so I had to kind of dig through here to, you know, get stuff out. But the nice thing is it's huge. You can fit a lot in there. And honestly, I haven't put ammo in that top part because I kind of, when I got the bag, I was looking at it and kind of thinking this stuff would happen. So they could have used, you know, better wall support all around this thing, like they have. They actually have like a cardboard shell on the bottom compartment to keep structure there. Overall, I really like the layout of the bag and how much it carries, especially that big compartment right there for throwing all your shotgun caddies in. I've only got 2 in there. I fit way more than that. I've got 4 of these kind, the Invictus Practical 2.8s, plus a couple of standalone quads from Invictus Practical, and they all fit in here. Takes a little maneuvering, but they fit in pretty easily, and they're easy to get into while still holding, you know, that stuff on the sides, plus pistol mags in there. So it's a nice bag for that, and you can fit all your match gear and ammo in this pack, and it carries well. You still need another bag, another case for your long guns, but this thing serves pretty well for match travel, throwing it in range buggies and keeping everything organized. And I've spent plenty of range time, practice range time with it, without long guns, and I was able to take everything with me easily. For other types of shooting matches and 3-gun, especially pistol only matches, this bag is more than enough and would easily house everything you need for a major match. And that actually might be a little bit overkill for, you know, kind of just a local steel challenge or regular USPSA match. Would I recommend it? Yeah, but the caveat is that it could be made tougher, and it's not the perfect answer to consolidate and minimize what you'll carry for a 3-gun match. It's a solid product, however. I think it could fit other matches, styles, and needs entirely. It's a little confusing in that there's some thoughtful features, you know, like these belt loops to, you know, hold your belt and transport easily. But then you take something like, you know, why is this oriented upside down? That doesn't make a lot of sense, to me at least. So thanks for watching. I hope this overview helped you. I'm keeping a casual eye out for a consolidated match solution where I can carry everything in one bag. And, you know, it looks like Voodoo Tactical worked with RCI to come out with a 3-gun case. It looks really appealing. So perhaps I'll have a video of that down the road after some match use. Stay safe and have fun out there. Thanks for watching.